Hey people, hey YouTube. My name is Manny, and this is my first YouTube video ever. I just want to get started and try to be brief as possible with this video. My main reason for making this video is to um, inform people who are applying, for MAC Cosmetics, what to expect in the interviews, things like that. Just give you guys a little insight. Well, I've been doing makeup for like 6 or 7 years. And pretty much I'm self-taught and freelance. I freelance. But yeah, they have a talking part of the interview, and they also have makeup part of the interview where they see how you apply the makeup and then they judge you. The thing is, you're supposed to bring a model, but you don't. They trick you, but I already knew because I was warned by someone who um who actually works for Mac in downtown Brooklyn. But he warned me and told me that they don't allow you to use your own model. They actually they switch your models around. So you end up working with another person who's applying for the position. You end up working with that person's model, and then your model goes to that other person or someone else, who's applying. So anyway, so they switch your models. I don't know if they do that in the New York area. They do that. But I don't know if they do that anywhere else. But in the New York area, they switch your models. So I just want to warn you guys. And it's because they want to see how you work with strangers, because they're gonna know you're gonna be comfortable with the person you bring because they're probably your sister or a close friend or whatever. So they're gonna know that you're gonna be comfortable. So they want to pretty much, kind of put you on the edge, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if that's the right way of saying it, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. So they try kind of want to, get you on edge and, try to challenge. They try to challenge you. That's a better way of saying it. But anyway, going into the talking part of the interview, I felt I did very good. Um, they pretty much asked questions like, "What makes you a good fit for Mac?" and if customers are intimidated, which a lot of customers are, like when it comes to them wanting to purchase something from Mac, they're just too scared because they feel intimidated by the employees. What can you do to take away that intimidation factor? I said, a smile. A smile goes a long way. When they see that you're smiling at them, they're going to that intimidation, that wall of intimidation is going to go down. They're going to feel much better. They're going to feel like they're welcomed and they're invited. So a smile goes a very long way. What else? Also, I was going to say that I don't know if I mentioned this. I probably did, but I'll just mention it really quickly. Um, there's three judges. It was three of us that were applying. It was me and two other young ladies on each side of me, and then across from us were three judges. The recruiter, her name is Nicole Nelson. She also emailed everyone the interview, and two other managers of different Mac locations. Anywho, um, they asked those questions. They also asked. They gave us pictures, like editorial shots of models or whatever, and we were to choose one of them. I chose an African American woman, young lady, because excuse me, because I don't know, she looked very beautiful to me. Like her skin was very radiant, and she didn't look like she had too much makeup on, but she just looked very beautiful. And yeah, it was just her skin. Her skin just you know caught my eye. So and she also had her nails were very like well to put together, manicured, whatever you want to call it. Um, yeah, and she just looked she just looked natural, and not she didn't have too much going on, but she looked natural. So and her skin was just very healthy looking. So that's why I picked her. They're gonna ask why you picked the model you you picked or whatever or you chose, and I said that. I also then they also ask you if you had a client similar skin tone or whatever, and they gave you that picture, um, and they asked you which products um to get. If they asked you which products they should get to imitate that look the model has, which products would you recommend to the customers, or the customer that comes to you? I said, because the the model had a purple lip, but it was a shiny purple lip. So I told the judges I recommend Heroin, which is a very deep purple lipstick from MAC. Then I said I also recommend a lip gloss over it to give it that shiny look. Also recommend a light foundation, something very sheer like Face and Body foundation, because the model, like I said, she she didn't really have like, her skin was already naturally, you know, good. It wasn't like she needed any makeup to begin with. It looked good. So I said I would recommend a light foundation like Face and Body, a coral blush because she did have a little bit of blush, and then to fill in the brows because the model did have her brows filled in. I said I recommended Spiked from MAC. So they were impressed because I knew a lot of the names of the products. What else? Uh, Also, they pretty much asked, about yourself. I pretty much said, I may not have, professional experience, but I'm all about growing and being better at my craft, being better at who I am, in general, as being a better person in general. So I told them I graduated from BMCC, and I'm an honors graduate from there, and I attend City College, and I'm trying to get my BFA in vocal in music. So one of the judges, she heard that, and she was like, "Oh, you could sing? So sing something for me now," like trying to trick me into it. I'm like, "Okay, I'll sing." So I sang a little part from the chorus of "His Eyes on the Sparrow." I'm not gonna sing now because yeah, my family's sleeping, so I don't want to wake nobody up, and I'm loud, so yeah. But anywho, I sang that, and they were like all impressed. They were like shocked, like, really, wow, like I blew them away with my voice. But yeah, I'm like the little guy with the big voice. That's how I was when I was younger too, the little boy with the big voice. But anyways, that's how I was known. But anywho, yeah, and singing is also, yeah, singing is my first passion. Makeup is my second. But going back to the interview, I sang, and they were like shocked. And oh, I also mentioned the charities. I was the only one to mention the charities, which Viva Glam. Hold on, let me check this time. Okay, good. I mean, I don't want to prolong this video, but yeah. I mentioned Viva Glam, which is one of the charities Mac has, and I had said the proceeds goes towards the AIDS and HIV fund, when actually it's not the proceeds, because it's actually 100% of what's made goes to the AIDS and HIV fund. But when I said the proceeds, they were like, "No, it's not the proceeds. Proceeds is a percentage." And I was like, "Oh, okay." But they were like, "No, it's okay. People always say that, but you got the idea of what the charity is about." Then I also mentioned Back to Mac, which is pretty much you give back the boxes in which the the makeup that you bought comes in. You give it back, the cartridges or boxes, and you get a free lipstick, lip gloss, and eyeshadow. And when I mentioned that, they were surprised. What else? The makeup portion, yeah, I told you they switch your models around. I feel like I did a very good job. They wanted a bold lip. They wanted oh they talked to the makeup artists that are applying, and they said they pretty much give you a gist on what they look for. They want to make sure you sanitize everything. So sanitation is like key. Like being sanitary is they look for that. They look for that. So be very sanitary. Like be very sanitary. That's all I gotta say. And yeah. So when I did my look, they wanted a bold lip, but the model that or the model that I had, she didn't feel comfortable wearing a bold lip. I wanted to put like heroin or like some like flat out fabulous. She didn't feel comfortable. So I wasn't going to do what I wanted to do on her. Like I wanted her to be happy. At the end of the day, she's walking out of this, you know, Mac studio, whatever, Mac store. she's walking out of here, and I'm gonna make her feel as comfortable as possible. So I did pick up. She wanted coral, so I picked up a coral and a little bit of a orangey reddish lipstick. I don't remember the names because I was rushing around and we only had 20 minutes to do their faces. So I picked up. It was a reddish orangey color with a coral lip. I mean, I mixed the two, and she loved it, so I was happy. As long as she loved it, it was okay. And I just wanted something that can look a little bold, but also something that she also wanted. So I was trying to go for both, so that way they wouldn't try to be like, oh, you didn't do the bold lip. But actually, listening to the client, listening to the model, actually helped me in the long run because when I was done doing the makeup, um, the judge, one of them, because they have different judges for the makeup portion. So the judges for the talking part are completely different from the ones from the makeup part. So she pretty much told me she was happy. She was very happy because I listened to her. I listened to the model, and instead of doing what I wanted to do, I did what she wanted to do, and I made her feel as comfortable as possible. And I'm happy that the model, because the judge did ask the model, "What did you learn?" And then she said that I learned that she said she learned about keeping things clean, like sanitary, and so that they could be used on clients. So she said she learned about that, which I was happy because again, they look for you to be sanitary. So I'm happy she mentioned that. And that was pretty much the gist of it. I didn't really get any negative feedback, so I don't know. It's been almost a week. Tomorrow it'll be a complete week from the time that I did the interview. So I don't know. I'm hoping because I before I left, I asked them when would I expect call back, if any, just to know if I got the job or not. And they said in less than a week or in a week. So I hope, fingers crossed. I hope I got the job. I feel like I deserve it, and I feel like I didn't get any negative feedback. And the only negative thing was, I guess, my face, because when I do makeup, I have this serious face. Like, I just want everything to be perfect. So, like, just to control my face, and that's pretty much, that was it. Like, it wasn't anything bad. It was, like, something to work on, but I didn't feel like it was negative at all. I felt like, okay, that's something I could work on and I could fix. It's fixable. It's not, something that can never be fixed. So, that was pretty much the gist of it. But, yeah, I want you guys to stay tuned, because I will be posting up more videos. Yeah, I did mention that I do sing, and I want to do covers. So this is definitely not going to be the last video. So I will do videos of me singing because I love to sing. I play the piano too. I've been singing since I was 7, and I've been playing the piano since I was about 10, 11. And now I play by ear. Now, well, yeah, I play by ear, but now I'm learning again how to read. So I'm going back to college for that and learning how to read and stuff like that. I used to do it when I was younger, but then, yeah, yeah, I stopped doing it. But yeah, you know how that goes for people who do play instruments. Sometimes you stop, then you go, stop, and you lose. When you stop playing, you lose. Some you lose a not I don't want to say the 100% of your ability, but you lose the reading factor, which is so important. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got some insight. I wanted to thank Time for her video of because she did post a video of pretty much of what I'm talking about, like what to expect when you apply for Mac. And I want to thank her for her video because without her video, I would have never known about. Well, I did know about the charities, but I didn't know exactly, you know, you know, what happens within the charities. What goes on within those charities. But I'm sorry, guys. I'm really tired. So yeah, I need to sleep. But no. Anyway, that's pretty much the gist of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, stay tuned for more videos. All right. Bye.